All right, Shalom. First of all, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rekakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, the bishops of Great Millstone, who taught us this truth and continues to rule well. Peace and salutations to the Akim out here pushing this word in sincerity, truth, and in faith. Shalom to the Israelite foreigners, and shalom to the few Akwat, the few sisters that's out here listening in all humility. I have another lesson, and I'm going to entitle it, Let Us Therefore Fear. Okay. And I had another precept, part of it, Salak, I kind of forgot. Let us therefore fear and labor, yes, fear and labor to enter into that rest, okay, that rest of Yahweh Shai's deliverance, okay, he taking us away from this cruel, evil world, man, taking our mind out, taking us out physically, and mentally, all right? So I want to start with Hebrews chapter 4. Let's listen to this one now. This is the next good one. I did Hebrews 2, 3, and now I'm going to do Hebrews 4 because they all tie in together, all right? Giving us instructions on what we need to do in order to receive our salvation, all right? This is Hebrews chapter 4 and 1. It says, Let us therefore fear, lest a promise being left us of entering into his rest, any of you should seem to come short of it. And we don't want to come short of it, man. We want to be dead on it. We want to receive it. It says, For unto us was the gospel preached, as well as unto them. Yeah, you got guys out here who this gospel has been preached to, that know the truth, right? Just like we know the truth. It says, but the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it. Yeah, they don't have faith in Yahweh Shai. Okay, that's the main thing. They don't have faith in Yahweh Shai. Okay, they want to come up another way. They want to say that they're the man. Okay. It says, for we which have believed do enter into rest, as he said, as I have sworn in my wrath, if they shall enter into my rest, although the works were finished from the foundation of the world. Yeah, everybody's been chosen. The elect were chosen from the beginning. Okay, if you're going to remain, you're going to remain. If you're going to fall out, you're going to fall out. Okay, that's why it says, give diligence to make thy calling and election sure. Okay, it says, for he spake in a certain place of the seventh day on this wise, and the Most High did rest the seventh day, or it says in God, and that's the Allahayim, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, did rest the seventh day from all his works. And in this place again, if they shall enter into my rest, seeing therefore it remaineth that some must enter therein, and they to whom it was first preached entered not in because of unbelief. Okay? And you can see these guys out here. They don't have belief. They're continuing to call on Israel. And they say God and Christ. Okay? They don't promote Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai. Okay? It says, again, he limited a certain day, saying in David, today, after so long a time, as it is said, today, if you will hear his voice, harden not your hearts. Exactly. Don't get twisted because the word of the Lord comes and it's parts of it that you don't agree with. Okay? You can't get with. That's on you. It's not the word. The word is all true and faithful. Okay? It says, for if Yahweh Shai had given them rest, then would he not afterward have spoken of another day? There remaineth therefore a rest to the people of the Most High, or Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. For he that is entered into his rest, he also has ceased from his own works, as Yahweh Hashem Yahushai did from his. Yeah, we don't do our own thing, man. We do what's instructed of us, man. We preach the correct doctrine. It says, let us labor, therefore, to enter into that rest, lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief. And you don't want to be in that, man. It's a commandment to believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. That's one of the commandments. It says, for the word of the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. And that's what it does. Okay, they want to leave out this book. This the Hebrews, they don't want this book to be in the scriptures, man. Okay? It says, neither is there any creature that is not manifest in his sight, but all things are naked and open unto the eyes of him with whom we have to do. Yeah, we have to do with Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and in his eyes, and Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is in their eyes. Okay? Everything is seen. You can't hide anything from them. Okay? Not even your thoughts. It says, seeing then that we have a great high priest that is passed into the heavens, Yahushai, the Son of the Most High, let us hold fast to our profession. Exactly. For if we have not an high priest which cannot be touched with the feeling of our infirmities, but was in all points tempted like as we are, yet without sin, let us therefore come boldly unto the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace to help in time of need. Okay? Now I'm remembering I did this yesterday. Okay? I blended it in, but still, you know, I guess the Spirit wanted this one to come out again. So I'm going to leave it right there. Lord willing, it was edifying. Until the next time, Shalom.